What's up? Today we're at Coronado testing out the new SANDMARC Telephoto lens, upgraded, and we are losing light, so we're about to find out how well this lens really performs in the low light setting and why. Now, one question you're probably wondering is, why do you need the telephoto lens for the iPhone? I mean, doesn't it already have a telephoto lens? Man, that's a really great question. I'm glad you asked. Here's why. So the iPhone 14 Pro has a 48 megapixel sensor, but it's not for its telephoto lens. It's only for the regular 24mm lens that's on the iPhone. So if you want to get a telephoto look, you'd have to go with the native camera, which is only 12 megapixels. It's a smaller sensor. It's not going to perform as well in low light conditions. Whereas if you just take this lens, which is telephoto, and you put it on the regular 48 megapixel camera that is on this iPhone 14 Pro, then you're getting all of those low light capabilities that come with the 48 megapixel, except you're able to capture a more compressed image because you're using a telephoto that's external.
What's nice about the SANDMARC Telephoto lens is it's going to give you a nice shallow depth of field and a nice bokeh in the background as well. It's going to mimic the look of a DSLR camera, and it's going to prevent the over sharpening of the native telephoto lens on the iPhone 14 Pro. So our first location is the Hotel del Coronado. I just attached the SANDMARC Telephoto lens to the main camera of the iPhone with the 48 megapixel. And this is the raw shot that I got. Standing in this exact same place, I took off the SANDMARC lens and instead shot with the native telephoto on the iPhone 14 Pro. And this is the shot that I got. Cropping into the original SANDMARC lens shot to match the dimensions of the native telephoto lens, you can clearly see the difference. Right away, you can see the over sharpening, the artificial colors, and a lot of noise on the shot with the native telephoto on the iPhone 14 Pro. Our next location is the Ferry landing in Coronado. We wanted to take a photo of the cityscape across the water of downtown. So we set up the tripod, and instantly I took down the exposure. When I was setting up the composition of the photo, I just underexposed it just a little bit so that the natural light could shine through. Then I decided to use a self-timer, because if you shake the camera in any way, it's gonna blur the image. So just doing a self-timer makes sure that your shot is going to be stabilized and you're going to get the clearest shot possible. And this is the shot that I got. I did the exact same process, but now with the native telephoto lens, underexposing it like I did before, and then also doing self-timer, and this is the shot that I got. When you do the side-by-side comparison with the cropped-in SANDMARC lens photo compared to the 77mm native telephoto lens, you can see a big difference. Clearly the SANDMARC photo is more clear, there's not artificial sharpening, and it just looks like a more accurate shot of the actual cityscape.
Our last stop was the Coronado Bridge. We got as close as we possibly could and managed to have a pretty nice shot. With the SANDMARC Telephoto on the phone, we dropped down the exposure a bit, and this is the shot. We took the same exact shot, but with just the native telephoto, lowering the exposure as well. And as you can see, the 48 megapixel captures more light in the shot and has more details. The clouds, the outline of the bridge, and even the lights from the lamps are more pronounced. The native telephoto really loses a lot of clarity and it really muddies the shot.
But wait, what if I want to attach the SANDMARC Telephoto lens to the Native Telephoto lens?
I'm going to go ahead and switch from the 48 megapixel to the Native Telephoto camera to stack the zoom. So essentially we're getting a 6x zoom, something that I suggest you do when it's not super dark out, because again, the telephoto that's native to the iPhone 14 Pro is not going to be as well situated for the low light conditions, but it is cool that you're able to get that 6x zoom, so you can get super close into a subject without losing too much quality.
If you enjoyed watching, make sure you like this video and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos just like this. Thanks for watching and happy shooting!